they'd let us play music up here. Make these long trips go by a lot faster.
It's against regulations.
Yeah, I never understood that.
They just don't want us having a dance party when a proximity alert goes off.
See, that's a dumb reason. Because we'd already be on our feet, ready for action.
Hello and welcome to Kal-toh number 15. I know it's kind of late, but I wanted to play The Legend of Zelda tonight. And The Legend of Zelda, The Ocarina of Time is a 1998 action-adventure game, of course, by Nintendo. N64, let's see if I can play it without getting any copyright strikes. So I'm not too sure. Claims are fine if I get a claim. It's not too much of a problem since I'm not monetized, and I wanna get it. If I just have one claim on one video, it won't be too much of a big deal. And so I needed to install a new emulator for this to work. Got some help for that. Oh no, my browser has lost connection to my screen share audio. Try sharing your screen again. Oh, okay, that's because I muted my screen audio, StreamYard. Try this. Maybe this will help. If I X that out and what? Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. I guess let's try sharing it again. Oh, is it the software that doesn't want me to share the entire screen? Because then that makes sense. Oh, okay. So shit. This software doesn't want me to share screen. So if I close this software and then I try to share the screen again, it doesn't want me to share my screen for this particular software. What do I do?
In the ritual, go to the options, video settings, change it to Vulkan, Direct 3D or something.
Can you help me with that? Because I have no idea. I'm live right now. I have no idea what you're talking about. RetroArch. Go to settings. And go to Vulkan? What? That's crazy cool. Video. Where's video? Okay. Video. Then which option?
I don't know. What do you see?
I see CRT, switch res, output, full screen mode, windowed mode, synchronize, suspend. What? I don't see driver. I don't see any Vulkan. That sounds cool, but I don't know what that means. I thought I was good to go. And so now I'm getting help. Because as soon as you open the software, StreamYard decides that you can no longer share your audio.
Is it the audio that's the problem or the video?
I can share this screen no matter what until I open RetroArch.
What's the error, video or audio?
The error is your browser has lost connection to your screen share audio. Try sharing your
Then
screen
we gotta
again.
switch your audio. Thought you said it was video. I have to do direct sound.
Okay, so I guess I'll try again. Stop screen. Okay, so normally, yeah, it'll totally work in most cases. I can share my screen. I can still share my screen, but when I open this software, it wants to be a son of a bitch, and I've also lost connection to my screen share audio again. So this emulator is trash. I can't use it. I can't use this emulator. This happens a lot of times. Every time I want to play a game for the first time, something's always messed up, and I always have to figure out some other kind of emulator to use. So what's the best emulator for the Nintendo 64 that doesn't mess up StreamYards? So I'm gonna have to find another emulator. live on air. Isn't that fun? Well, it's fine because nobody's really watching right now, but at the same time, I wish I could play this software right now. And yeah, so Project 64 is still recommended, but I was having trouble using my Xbox controller with this. OpenEMU? OpenEMU is another open source, but if this website is recommending Project 64, then it might not be good either. It also recommends RetroArch, which is not useful. I suppose I can try OpenEMU. Where is this the link? It doesn't even include a link to the stupid thing. Oh, here it is. Download. Okay, so let's let you see what I'm downloading. That way, at least you're looking at something. You get to come on the journey with me installing this, even though you're watching this on the replay because nobody is currently watching it. So let's install that because RetroArch
Could try a different
sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna open open folder location, extract, extract to. I like to extract to a folder that has the same kind of name as the thing that I am as a zip folder. That way I can actually find it. And then that'll make it easy. There it is. And then I have to figure out how to open this thing. Why? I unzipped it. Where's the open file? Why would it not have an exe to open? And well, it's a lot of fun to have a problem to have to solve while I am playing this. It has a library. What is this? Why would it? I don't understand. Frameworks. There's frameworks, but I don't know what the frameworks are. Ah! So that I got it for the wrong operating system. Of course, that doesn't work. That's also only from Mac. That's for Android. What about this one? Will this one work for Windows? It looks like it. How do I install it? That didn't help. in the world? It's not installing it. What the fuck? It's not. What do I do? That other software was working really great, but it doesn't share the audio.
Hmm.
And none of these things are working. Great. Downloads. At least that one actually has an exe. Why don't you click it? Oh, because you didn't extract it. 7-zip is the best. Extract to that. Yeah. Thank you. Hopefully it works. We'll find out. What the hell does this mean? It looks like you're starting it for the first time. That's fine. I don't care. Okay. Okay, let's load a game and see if it works. Let's go to desktop. There's games. And Ocarina of Time. What? It's not here? Oh, Wii U. Why was it set to Wii U? Why is it set to Wii U? What is it? What? Why does it want Wii U folders? Why won't it take regular? So this is where my Zelda game is, but it won't take it because it wants a Wii U folder. You installed a Wii U emulator. I didn't even know they had Wii U emulators. That's insane. That you installed a Wii U emulator.
I mean, that's where you are. You're on Wii U.
I wanted a Nintendo 64 emulator. It says emulation 64.
It says
Why?
Wii U here.
Why does it say Wii U when the emulator is called Emulator 64? Nintendo 64 emulation is what we want. List of Nintendo 64 emulators. What's the best one? Is that the same thing you already installed?
No.
Okay. Why is it Linux? I need it to work for Windows. Win32. That's great. I can't believe this is so difficult. I just wanted to play Zelda and the stupid audio didn't want to share with StreamYard, and I don't know why.
Hmm.
And so you've made a shortcut to this software. Okay, now at least it sees the file. I picked the wrong night to play games late at night.
Hmm.
Nothing's working. And all I've got is a stream element spot. That didn't work.
Did you already try it?
No, I haven't tried this one.
This website sucks.
It really does. It's just getting me anxious. I wish the Project 64 worked. It just didn't work with my controller. Project 64 has been dependable for so many years, and for now, just for tonight. I used it not more than a few weeks ago, and just for tonight, for it to just crap out, it's just uncool. I don't need this anyway.
Come on. Okay, 1964 now.
$1964 Project Nintendo 64. 1964 is not going to make any sense. Oh, that's what the emulator's called. Okay, we have to wait 10 seconds because of this website. Okay, great. This has to work. Because all I want to do is play a few minutes of Zelda. That is the goal of this live stream. This happened with Longest Journey. I had so many troubles with the Longest Journey. First time I played it, before I figured out how to play it. But I didn't think I'd have trouble with some Nintendo 64 emulation. I've done this so many times before. And so that's on the desktop games. Yeah, there it is. See? And that should work. All right. But will it work with the audio? That's the real question. Can I share audio and share the screen? Yes, I can. Thank you. But it looks terrible. It sounds great. Now I've got the sound, but not. But it doesn't look good. So, is there any way to fix the? There's no way to fix how it looks. What's the point of making an emulator if it doesn't get the graphics right? Yeah, it should automatically detect the controller. And why does this other software that works beautifully not have audio that works? The controller's fine. It seems like the problem is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Well, this might have been a bust. Thank you for trying. I don't want to take up too much of your time. But, I wouldn't know what else to do. What's the best?
Gen 64.
And so I had a great emulator, but the audio didn't work. And I had an Project 64, which I was using for several years, for decades, since I was a kid. And just today, it decided to stop working forever because it doesn't work with the analog controller on just the input devices. It's just broken. And so I found a different emulator that works perfect, but StreamYard doesn't want to let you hear the sound. Unless there's a different sound option. Oh, hello to Rod Thunderheart. Just doing a drive-by, like, hey, great to see you hanging around. Drive-by, does that mean you're driving your trucks around? I'm trying to see if I can find an emulator that will play this game. Ah, well, have a good sleep. I'm getting some help to try to maybe do this, but for whatever reason, well, luck is not on my side right now. It was a beautiful emulator that looked beautiful, it sounded beautiful. But then when I tried to share it on StreamYard said, no, we can't share that sound. Oh, look, this looks good. I hear the audio. And it looks great. But can we make it full screen? Or at least half screen? If not, that's fine. I can just change the resolution and it's perfect. What happened? Oh, maybe fancy. Yeah, hey. And so the only question at this point is if my controller will work. It works, I think. I'm just gonna decide that it's gonna work completely. I hear the sound. Select your language. Of course, English. Oh my goodness. I think it's gonna work. Thank you. And my name is Jill, but Link is a boy, so I will name him Jack. I've done this before, where I've named my Link Jack. It makes sense. Hey, wait a minute. How do I get... I wanna... Can I overwrite the P? I need to make it a C. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then let's end it. Hey, there we go. Oh my god, my dreams have come true. I don't know how it's happened, but my husband is the best person ever in the universe. Let's see, why doesn't my mouse work now? My mouse might not work because it's over here on this. And so let's see if I can get it to work. Okay, so when you're using this, you can't use your mouse. I was trying to get back to my StreamYard. Okay, there we go. Yay! Thank you for letting me know, Rod Thunderheart. I hope you sleep well. Okay, so there we go. So, oh, what the heck? Okay, so if I move this over here, and can I watch this too? That's crazy talk. All right, that worked. All right, so now I can see my chat. I only need to see it. I don't need to highlight. And so we're going to open this file. This is The Legend of Zelda, 1998. I was just a kid when this game first came out, and I love it, and I know it so well. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deki tree. So this is a tree spirit, but this is actually this tree is sentient. It speaks, and it is alive. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. And so this is, of course, Link. However, there's one boy who does not have a fairy. This is because he's not really a true Kokiri. He's a Hylian. And I guess he's shivering because he doesn't have a blanket, is always what I figured. And this is great. This is Zelda being escorted out of Hyrule. And this is Ganondorf. Ganon for short. Navi. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words. The words of the Deku tree. Hey, Rod, does my voice sound good against this audio? If you're still around, can you let me know if you can hear me over the audio of the game? Or should I try to reduce the audio of the game? Dost thou see it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces, even now, are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Hello, Jack, wake up. The great Deku tree wants to talk to you. Jack, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Yeah, could. When he's the only kid who can actually leave this forest. Since everyone else is actually a grown-up who won't grow up, it's just weird. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The great Deku tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. I would love to get going right now because it would be wonderful to be able to explore the world on my own. Whee! And so, of course, this is the beginning of the game, so I don't have a sword. I don't have anything at all. I can gather these things, however, and it'll be no problem. But before that, I must talk to my best friend. And my best friend is named Saria, I think. Yahoo! Hi, Jack. So, I guess... Oh, my goodness. Why are there only 2 hearts? I always thought Link started with 3. That's strange. Anyhow, let's talk to her. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Jack. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Jack. Is that right? The great Deki tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deki tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deki tree. And so, yeah, that's Saria. She's supposed to be my best friend. And so I'm supposed to go see the great Deki tree, of course. But the thing is that you've got to collect some coins if you want any chance of moving out of this little bitty forest. And there are plenty of coins to be found all over the place, including the grass and the rocks. So if you're playing Zelda, you know, if you don't have your sword yet, looking in regular grass and rocks. And one of the most annoying things in this game is Navi. So this is the first time that Navi has decided that she wants to tell me something. So let's see what she has to say. The great Deki tree has summoned you. Please come with me. No, I don't really care to come with you yet. I know what I'm doing. I want to collect some coins. These aren't coins. These are rupees. These are coins in the Legend of Zelda universe. And if you happen to go to India, but I don't think rupees look like this in India. I'm still wondering why I only have 2 hearts instead of 3. But I guess I can't be disturbed by that when I actually can play the game now. Which I couldn't do earlier. So I guess I just have to live with it. And I want to go on top of Saria's house because that's a way to get 5 rupees. I can't cut the grass yet for more. But I can walk. And this way, that's where 5 is. And if I jump across this space here, I get more rupees. 19. I need to get 40 in order to get a shield. The sword is free. I can find the sword, no problem. Maybe after I break this rock, I'll go get the sword, because that's a lot easier. No? Okay, I can't get that one. But I do know that the bully of this town has some rupees here. There we go. Blue rupee. There's also a heart that's really useless to me. But I do know that Link should have 3 hearts. It's very strange. Yeah, that's the useless heart. So I guess in this version of the game that I got, I will not be able to get 20 heart pieces? Or heart containers, rather. You can usually get 20 heart containers, but if you start with 2, then I imagine you can only get 19 total in the game. And, oh wait, okay, so we got more rocks. That means I can probably get 40. Because it's all about getting the shield. It's just a little wooden shield, but at the beginning of the game, you definitely need it. Okay, let's go get the sword and see if we manage to get 40 rupees from that. Of course, I can't break any grass yet. So let's just get the sword. With a little crawling. Very obvious that that's what I must do. And so, then no, this isn't the Indiana Jones or anything. And I say that, of course, because we got a rolling boulder going on. Where is that rolling boulder? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. And here is the sword. And that's my favorite sound in this whole game. You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a little while. Okay, be sure to practice with it before you really fight. And so, of course, I have to equip it. Oh, man, that doesn't look right. There's going to be a lot of weird things going on with this game. Yes, I would like to save. Why not? All right, now we're cooking. And now I have enough rupees for the shield. But of course, why not get a few more rupees if I can? Of course, I can't pick up that, so just swipe at it. And there we go. We're ready to get the... Oh. The best thing about this game is the music. Let me see. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Let's make it to 14. I think that's perfect. Hey, well then I lost the chat even though there is no chat. But just in case chat suddenly appears, I'll bring it over here and reset it. Why does chat suddenly appear? Alright. So here's Middo. He doesn't like me. You're not allowed to leave the forest. The great Deki tree said that if a Kokiri leaves the woods, he or she will die. Oh. Okay, then that's not the way I wanted to go. Oh, wait. Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. Yeah, I did that already. Alright. Just doing a little swimming. Oh, this is Middo. Sorry, I was confused. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deki Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deki Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deki tree without both a sword and a shield? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Oh, hey, hello, Lemon Pie. How are you doing? I never know who's going to be awake at this weird hour. I'm glad to see you. Oh no, this little girl wants to talk to me. Actually, these people, they're kokiri and they look like children, but really, they could be like 100 years old or something. Oops. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. Okay, so I know that stuff already, so I'm just trying to get it through it. All I want to do is buy a shield. And here's a Deki shield. That's what I needed. Da-da-da-da. Sometimes I remember how to skip through the dialogue. Sometimes I don't. And see you later, Lemon Pie. No. If you want to pass through here, you should equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Oh, I have the shield, but I didn't equip it. He's not wrong. And so now I have equipped a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deki shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp. Oh, Lemon Pie is still here. That was a wave hello. Oh, okay, so Lemon Pie is here, and I guess Rod Thunderheart has gone to sleep already. He did say he was going back to bed, so he's the one. Because when you have few listeners, you can tell who's left or not sometimes. Or at least that someone has. How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deki Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. So that guy. He didn't like Link very much. But this is the part where you can collect some Deki sticks. If you've not played this game, Deki sticks are mostly, they're not really useful in combat, but they're good for lighting torches, which solve puzzles. And so Navi, the little fairy, says, "Great Deki Tree, I'm back." So since this game doesn't read the audio for me, I'm reading it. "Oh, Navi, thou hast returned." And so that's a tree talking. It's a talking tree. "Jack, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deki Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons have been restless and full of nightmares." Yeah, that's true. We saw Link earlier shivering in his sleep. "As the servants of evil gain strength, the vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Jack, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? I don't know why anybody would say no. And then enter brave Jack, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Jack. And Jack, when Navi speaks, use the up C button to listen well to her words of wisdom. Yeah, see, I'm glad this tree knows all about how to use the controller. That's very helpful. And rolling might sound a bit annoying, but it makes you go just that much faster. And so this is the inside the Decky tree. This is the first so-called dungeon. It's a bit of a dungeon. I guess if you're inside of a hollow sentient tree with a spirit, then I suppose that is a worthy dungeon. Decky Nut, this will stun enemies, but I honestly don't use it too much. But I'll equip it anyway. I'll equip also the sticks. Really strange. I don't know if you heard, but it's really weird. I've never played Ocarina of Time before where Link only has 2 hearts. But no matter. 2 hearts are enough. And so Navi wants to say, look at this wall. The vines growing on it give a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Jack. Yeah, I can totally climb this thing. No problem. But let's open this. You found the dungeon map. So it's a dungeon map. Yay. But I actually can't climb that because I need the slingshot first. So I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I know how to open a door. How do I skip this dialogue? Yes, I know. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. Oh. That's not what I want to do. I want to press the A button. Okay. Okay, so if you use your shield against this particular enemy, you can make it hop around. That was easier than I thought. Oh, forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the forward analog stick, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt. Anyway, I can't guarantee it will work if the cliff is really, really high. Great. Thank you. I think for this live stream, I'm just gonna get the emerald. And I'll... Wait a minute. Well, it depends. I'll get the emerald, and then we'll see how I feel. But here is the slingshot. Fairy slingshot, yay! Oh, hello, Pacific 414. Great to see you. I just got the slingshot. I'm playing The Legend of Zelda. Ocarina of Time, one of my favorites. Just for fun. And so, of course, I have to equip it. It's an emulator, so it's a little funky. Oh, hey, good morning, Dalek451. Okay, I guess if it's morning time in Britain, maybe I'm staying up too late. But I really wanted to play, and a whole lot of technical difficulties kept me from playing earlier. But I received some help from my wonderful husband to play this, and I'm very happy that I could play it at least for a little bit. And these are the Deku seeds for the slingshot. Hey, Logan McCarthy's here. Fairy slingshot hype. Virtual hug. Also, hi, Jill. Hello, Logan. Great to see you here. I am very happy. Dog451 says in the UK it is 9:28. Oh my goodness. 9:28. I would be late for so many things if it were 9:28 for me. I would be neglectful. But I think I can play for maybe 30 more minutes. Let's see how far I can get. There we go. And there are more. So since I know there are more, I will get them. Oops. That can sometimes happen. But at least I know my controller works. Not a problem. Hope everybody's having a great morning or afternoon or evening, whatever time it is where you are living. Oops. Yes, when you climb the vines, you have to make sure your entire body is on it, or you can fall. Makes sense. Oh, and hey, if you use the left trigger button, it turns on and off the map. I forgot about that. Now this is great. This guy, you can't hurt him on that side, but you can on that side. So if you just hit him on the skull, he won't be hurt. But if you hurt his back, it'll work. I don't need to worry about him right now. I want to go through. Let's go through here. We need the compass, don't we? Maybe not. Not really. We'll find. We need something. All right, let's get across and grab the compass for fun. Because why not? We have the map. Why not have a compass? So we know where everything is. Oh! And that sound you hear. That sound is from a Kal-toh. And so I'm gonna go get it. The Skulltah are very important in this game. You don't want to ignore the Skulltah. Oh dear. Here it is. Here's the first one. These tokens, very important. You destroyed a gold skull, Tala. Oh, you got a token proving you destroyed it. If you get enough tokens, you can increase the size of your wallet. Hopefully there's a heart in here. Great. That's just what I needed. Alright. Now we gotta break the webbing at the bottom of this tree. Logan says, "Oh, I forgot about the gold scotellas. I forgot what they were called. Yeah, they're very helpful." Oh, here we go. Whee! Yeah. Well, you very quickly remember them when you start playing again. Because they won't let you forget them. They're so loud. Approved. I destroyed it. Take that. And so, of course, the gold scotellas is a very cool little story. The reason why collecting these scotellas will increase your wallet size is because you are breaking a curse that has been placed on this family, who we'll meet later if I keep playing, and definitely not today. But here's another one. They kind of beg you to get them, and so I have. Oh dear. Hey, what do I do next? Oh, there's the button. Let's press the button. Perfect. That's what we need. And your shield is all you need. You just have to reflect the Deku's back. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Nope. Totally fine. Yeah, good to know they're super loud. They are. And so when you first play this game, your wallet is you can only carry 99 rupees. So yeah, you just slingshot that eyeball and you're good to go to the next room. And Navi wants to tell me if I get in the water, hold down A and you can dive. I bet there's some interesting things underwater. Yeah, that's actually some good advice. Let's do that and see if there's anything. Oh yeah, there's a button. That's important. Anything else? No, just a button. So let's hit it. And so that brings down the water level enough to get underneath. And it worked. I think that'll be just fine. Logan says, I'm going to get a walk in before bed. Have fun gaming, you and chat. Oh, have a very pleasant walk, Logan. And sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. I know this is a weird hour, so I'm happy anybody swung by here. My regular viewers are more awake during the daytime. For me, anyway. Texas daytime. Although in a few hours it will be Texas daytime. Hey, Shooter8323 says, ahoy, y'all. Hello. And so it's telling me how to move the block. I know how to move the block. I don't need this help. Inside the Great Deku Tree. Yes. And yeah, Navy wants me to look at what the action icon says. But this is a funny copy of this game because I only get 2 heart containers to start with instead of 3. Normally the game gives you 3. But it's no matter. 2 is enough. Oh, I love when that happens. That's always so weird when I think it hit me, but I don't get hurt. Whoa. Yeah, I'll not be doing that. I'm not that awesome. Shooter8323 says, I've beaten this game with only 3 hearts. Well, yeah, you're incredible. That is pretty great. I've heard of people beating it with the minimum amount of hearts and no fairies, no shield. Some people get really intense. I'll just be happy to beat the game. Oh, okay, you did use the fairies. I was wondering how much you got into that. And oh my god. I used all the fairies too, but I also had all the heart containers. And so, I don't know. This one, I can't get there yet because I need a bomb for that area. I'll lose this stick, but it's fine. Did I open everything? Yeah, so this is the only place I care about. Shooter8323 says, If I'm collecting heart containers, then I need to get all the heart containers. I tried that before. I tried to collect all of them, but there was this one heart piece I couldn't get, and it was from the ghost, the pose. If you remember the pose that you're supposed to capture for that guy who likes to collect them. And hello to Raquel SSG Gaming. She says, "Good morning, Anti-Derivative Joe in chat." And Raquel, I want to thank you. I noticed you've been sharing some of my streams out. That's so cool. Thank you for doing that. And so I'm just playing a little game before bed. And if you're looking at my chat, you can also see that the Stream Elements bot wants you to remember to subscribe to Miss Martin Muses. And definitely that's worth doing. She has a wonderful channel, all sorts of eclectic things to talk about. Whatever is most interesting to her, from pop culture to her religion and all sorts of very fascinating things. Well, my favorite thing that she does is she reads books. And if you know who Rennie, well, she used to be Rennie A. That's her maiden initial, but now she's Rennie L. And I had to remember the L. And she shows up on Miss Martin Muse's channel sometimes. Shooter8323 says, "Those Poes are a pain in the butt. I thought collecting the Poes got you a jar." Well, yeah, but then there's one specific Poe that I thought, doesn't one of the Poes give you a heart container or a heart piece? I was pretty sure, but I'm not sure. It's been a while. I just remember the reason why I didn't have all the heart containers was because of that. Okay, let's fly. Oh no. I don't mean to quote a certain not Star Trek when I say that. Oh yeah, there was a chest, but it wasn't like an important chest, was it? 23 is number 1. So that means I hit 2. Oops. And so then I'll get this one. 2, 3, 1. Should work. Oh, I thought I had my sword out. There it is. You know what? I think I kind of do have 3 hearts because I didn't get hurt that time either. Very weird. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of the Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Okay, maybe I do have 3 hearts, but I just can't see the final heart. It's really weird. But Stream Elements wants you to subscribe, if you haven't already, to the Cardinal Sin channel by that same name. Good channel. My favorite show that he does is Masters of the Genre. You never know what amazing creator he's going to interview. He's had Tracy Torme on, who created Sliders. He also has Into the Fringe with some paranormal stuff, and also Midnight to Midnight, where he just parties. Also, you could subscribe to Mikey. Mikey Sues 4. He's a cool guy. Oh, okay. So I know I need to. I know what to do. It's just okay. Here we go. There we go. I have to look it in the eye. There we go. Hello. Was there something in the chest I needed? I don't remember. It's been a while. Shit. So this is the first boss. Not too difficult of a boss going on here, but it's a lot of fun. And so the best mode of action here. Oh no, it went back up. If you can find its eyeball, that's your. That's your best bet for defeating it. I'll get to the chat as soon as. Well, I guess I can pause it. Raquel SSG says, question, do you want me to come up and keep you company? If not, that's cool. Thought I'd ask. Actually, well, I think I'm actually going to quit in a little bit. So as soon as I get the emeralds, I think I'm just going to quit. So. But thank you. I would love that if I were playing a lot longer. But I think I better go to bed in like 10 minutes. Yeah, alrighty, maybe next time. Definitely next time, Raquel. You are one of the best panelists that I could ever think of having on my show. Oh crap, I better get some, I can't buy a heart, and I can pick some up. So it turns out I do have 3 hearts. For some reason, one is just being hidden to me. So it's like I don't have it because I don't know about it. There it is. And Raquel says, "Aw, thanks." Yeah, it's true. But I think I'm just gonna defeat this boss here, and I'll be good to go. There's my first heart container. There we go. We get to see all my hearts now. That is so funny. You got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. So, oh man. So now I have 4, but it only shows as 3. So weird. And so there's some dialogue here, quite a bit to read. Well done, Jack. Thou hast fairly demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. So that's the tree talking. Yeah, I got it. 4 hearts. Now I have yet more to tell thee. Wouldst thou listen? And yeah, why not? Let's listen. Little story before bed. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. And also subscribe to Mr. Brown Alliance. The Stream Elements wants you to anyway. And who am I to deny Stream Element spot? There's our Ganon. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Three golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Pharaoh, the goddess of courage. So essentially, usually Ganon has the power, Link has the courage, and Zelda has the wisdom. Raquel says, are you putting the commands or Stream Elements doing that automatically? Stream Elements does that automatically. I can't even get to my comments right now. I can't type. With her strong flaming arm, she cultivated the land. Okay, Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Yeah, in Stream Elements, I just make timers. A pharaoh with her rich soul produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Yeah, if you go into your chat commands on Stream Elements, it lets you put timers in. The great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. So the Triforce. Triforce has been important to the Legend of Zelda game since the very beginning. You have to get the Triforce, I guess, twice in the first game. I remember collecting the Triforce in the first game, and then it wanted me to play more. Oh, Cal says timers. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, it's in there. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man and his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Jack, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Yeah, it's time to meet Zelda, but not today. I'll get to Hyrule Castle, and that'll be the end of the stream. Take this stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. And so we have the emerald. You got the Kokiri's emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. Raquel says, since I was a kid, I thought Zelda was Link. You're not the only one, Raquel. The future depends upon thee, that Jack, thou art courageous. Nabi the fairy helped Jack carry out my will. It doesn't help that I named him Jack. I entreat ye, Nabi. Good. Bye. And that's it. Just in time. We lost the Great Deku Tree. But you could still go back to the dungeon there if you needed to. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Jack. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. And I went through so much trouble getting this game to work that I'm going to get to Hyrule Castle before I quit. Shooter 8323 says, how nice is the Great Deku Tree? I wish I knew a tree that would give me an emerald. Well, yeah, I need the emeralds. Mido says, hey Jack, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. I know real people in real life who are like Mido. It's hilarious. Raquel says, I'm assuming you're playing on PC, right? Yes, I'm playing on PC. It took a while because I found a really fancy emulator that didn't want to share sound. But my husband helped me find a good emulator. So now I can leave the Kokiri Forest. Oh, you're leaving. And so that's Saria, Link's best friend. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Jack, because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this. Ocarina, please take good care of it. Of course. Totally will. And Stream Elements wants you to subscribe to Jim's Landscape. And also to Bird of Prey 5. Obviously, Bird of Prey. You have received the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. So to see. StreamYard doesn't tell me what that emoji is. Of course, the Ocarina is a very important part of the game for a game called the Ocarina of Time. Shooter 8323 says, this part is always sad. It is. You're leaving your best friend. Saria says, when you play my Ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. And Dalek451 says, Jill, have you ever thought about making videos as well as just streaming? Of course I have. It's a lot more work to edit and stuff. And Raquel SSG says, oh, a foreshadowing of Ocarina of Time? No, this is Ocarina of Time, this game. Hey, Bird of Prey 5, Kapla. I'm almost gonna quit. I'm almost gonna quit pretty soon. I'm just gonna make it to Hyrule Castle. My favorite thing to do is to make it to Hyrule Castle before the sun goes down. So we'll see if I can do that, which will require lots of rolling. But before I do that, Shooter8323 says, of course, you learn a song that lets you talk to her whenever you want. Yeah, that's true. That is a happier occurrence when you do learn that song. It's a little bit later. But before we can even do that, oh my god, look at that. This is why I wanted to be here first, because I love Hyrule Field. But I'm going to be doing a lot of rolling because I want to make it to the castle before it gets dark. Should have read the title of the stream more closely. It appears that the time has come for you to start your adventure. And so this owl is almost as annoying as Navi, but at least it doesn't pop up all the time. Shooter8323 says sidestepping is quickest. Really? Oh, I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna roll. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even through the toughest of times. Go straight this way and you'll see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. Yeah, Princess Zelda. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored. Okay, we already know. Did you get all that? Yes, I'm fine. Go away. Lock on and jump to the side. Oh, see, I'm going to learn how to do this and I'm going to run out of time just learning how to do something. Really? Okay, fine. Let's try this. See, the problem is I have to aim it right. Okay. Like this? I don't even know which way I'm going this way. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I played around too much. Oh, shoot. Okay. I always make it. But of course I'm live, so I don't make it today. Oh well, at least you get to see what happens at nighttime. Don't you hate it when you try to get through the owl's text by mashing A and you actually get him to repeat what he's saying? Yeah, you know why that happens, Shooter, is that they interchange the yes and the no button. So what your brain wants to think is the yes and the no, they flipped it. No, that's okay. I don't mind trying something new. It was worth it. You're probably right that it's faster to do that, but I'm not that cool. That's okay. You get to see me kill some of these guys. Let's see what they are, so I can know their name. Stall child. Don't be afraid of the stall child. Just attack it repeatedly. Whoa, that's a big one. Not so bad. There's some stuff to explore, but you really can't explore it at this point. I need some bombs to really explore. Oh, it's almost morning. It's not too much time. Raquel says they look like dinosaurs to me. Great. All right. I will end the game here. I'm going to save it. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching me play today. And I'll see you guys next time. On Tuesday, I have a original series Star Trek review for Obsession. And it's a season 2 episode, and we'll have special guest Hungry, and that'll be super fun. And so let me stop my screen share. I can still hear the game, but you can't. So I'll play a preview for Obsession, which we'll have on Tuesday, and then we'll have kind of a fun stream on Friday. I'll talk a little bit about a UFO episode, and then just freeform whatever I feel like later after that. So I'll see you guys later. See you later, Shooter, Raquel, and Dalek 451, and anybody else who's still here. And so here's the preview for Tuesday for Obsession. Can't wait to see y'all again. Bye.
Captain's log, stardate 3619.2. With the mysterious death of 2 crewmen, all personnel on the planet have been evacuated back to the ship.
Rizzo, did you feel a presence, an intelligence? There's an intelligence about it, Bones. It must be destroyed.
Fire photon torpedoes.
It's still coming, sir.
The deflectors will not stop it, Captain.
Contact.
Enter ruler.
All hatches remain secure. All lights on the board show green. Sir, we have a red light. Something's entered through the number 2 impulse vent.
Sir, the creature's in my cabin. It's got Mr. Spock.
Captain, look.
It's going to be close. Very, very close.